You know it's in the middle of nowhere when the location details they give you coordinates. Good luck. Okay, so there's that. This is a review of BFRO report number 55554. That's a lot of fives. So let's dive in here and see what we got. My wife and I were taking an evening drive on Highland Scenic Highway 150 from US 219 near Salty Fork, West Virginia, to the Cranberry Glades area on Tuesday evening, 9/6/16. I guess he wrote all that stuff down. We had been stopping at the scenic overlooks, taking pictures, and just left the Williams River overlook and headed south on 150. There was a stretch of highway that was very straight and a downslope of about 4 to 6 degrees, about 1.5 miles south of Williams River overlook. As we were driving down, we both noticed something in the weeds between the road edge and the bank leading up to the woods on the west side. At first I thought it was a deer with its head and neck stretched up above the weeds. It was about 300, 400 feet ahead. While we were continuing towards it, it spun around, similar to an about face, but with the head dropping and semi-crouch as it was turning. It jumped up into the bank, reaching for a branch to aid itself pulling up. By the time it jumped, we were within 80 to 100 feet of it. By the time we got to where it had been standing, it was nowhere in sight. We could hear no sounds, running or branches breaking in the piney woods along the road. That's because it was frozen in there, not moving. We both noticed that the weeds at this point along the area were even with the hood of the 3/4 ton Chevy pickup we were in, making estimate of the height of the creature about 7.5 feet tall. The creature was a mix of brown gold fur, longer than deer hair, but not as long as collie fur. I've never discounted that Sasquatch could be real, but this first-hand experience has removed my doubt. As we left the area, my arms and neck were covered in goose flesh, and we were both speechless for about 10 minutes. Okay, so Bigfoot was hanging out side of the road, staring at cars, watching them go by, and he got spotted. So he backed up into the woods a little bit, froze solid, and they couldn't see him because that's what he does. Huh. Interesting. Let's look at the land there. Incidentally, this is an adorable little town. This is the closest town, I guess, nearby, Marlington, West Virginia. Wow, that's a whole lot of nothing. Okay, let's go back farther. Still nothing. Go back farther. Holy cow. Oh dear. Farther? Okay. A couple 100 miles away, there's the city of Charleston. That's so needless to say, I think it's safe to say the location checks out. Monongahela National Forest, which is a big forest all around this big area here. And this is Pocahontas County, which nobody really lives in. So, yeah, there's probably more Bigfoot in Pocahontas County than there are people. And there are wildlife management areas everywhere around here. I think they even mentioned one of them. I don't know which one. It doesn't matter because they're all absolutely desolate. Uh, so I'd say the location definitely checks out. So basically, oh, what time of day was it? I didn't even notice. Time of day. Did it say what time of day? I don't really see a time. You got all this other information of exactly where you were, and you wrote down the exact coordinates, which is amazing. but you don't have the time of day. Huh. I imagine it was probably during the day. Oh, time and condition, 7:30 p.m. Okay, so it was either just after dark or about to be dark. Probably about to be dark. Sun had dripped behind a cloud right horizon, so it was coming. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to know what time of day it was. Um, so gee, fellers, they see something on the side of the road, and they do that. They watch cars. A Bigfoot has probably seen you. Uh, Other Bigfoot probably don't believe him, but they've probably seen you, even if you haven't seen them, especially if you live in an area like this. Uh, you know, because they'll do that. They'll sit there and watch cars. They'll watch tractors. They'll watch you mow your lawn. And, they're fascinated with machinery. They've been known to sit there and watch logging companies, process the logs. Just sit up there on the ridge and just watch them work. Um, I don't know, man. Uh, so that's interesting as heck. Anyway, let me know what you think about this one. I think it's probably legit. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Um, you know, there's a follow up investigation report. I don't know if it's been done yet because I don't see the report, but interesting. Again, this is 55554 if you want to look it up on the BFRO.net website. Feel free. If you like this sort of thing, leave a like. If you do not like it, leave a dislike. I just thought it was interesting enough to share, and that's what I did. So have a nice day. I'm out. It would appear you have reached the end of this video. Well, I want to thank you fellers for watching. Things that way. And if you could go ahead and, share and like and subscribe and all that YouTuber nonsense that they say on the interwebs, what they do there. That'd be nice. Y'all have a nice day.